Sorry about that, punters. Back with part 2 of our Warrnambool preview thanks to Betfair. We'll kick off again with race 5. Boys, Creative Harmony seems to be the one that everyone wants to be on here, but they've back one early.
Yeah, so blinkers on might switch on Creative Harmony. The form reads are right through Rossman. The one they've backed is Uncle Larry. It looks ready to go from the Pat McKenna yard. It might kick back out with Lucinda Duke on board. They're both drawn wide and they look the two key chances. Roger and Whitey?
Yeah, they're the same. Like Creative Harmony, very close related to Charm Harmony. Johnny Tadler's trained both those horses. He's a good horse and knows what's going on. Like I said, blinkers go on Creative Harmony today for the first time. In its preparation, it's been 14, 14, 16, then screamed home last time, looking for that extra bit more turf, and today it's got it up to 1700. I think it gets every chance here today. Drawn wide. I think it's a pretty good bet, pretty good value bet, that one.
Warrnambool race 6 is the Gullywood, another very deep jumps race. Boys, I'm with Dane Hustler here. Yesterday I was half potting the Oakbank form, but today I'm happy to be with it because it's just at a slightly better price than Ancient King, but it has drifted a little bit this morning. I think probably Dane Hustler probably comes close to starting favourite.
I think it's a genuine starter. It's won 2 out of 3 over the jumps. It was a strong run at Oakbank. It jumps clean. It's a good clean jumper. Yep. As we seen yesterday, it looked like a mellow moat. It was all but home until the third last fence. It really ended up on its guts in the third last fence, and that's what you need to do. You need to jump clean. I think you'll do a good job today, don't you?
Yeah, it looks like it's been smashed at the 9 a.m. lines. I was sort of finishing off the form this morning. It's probably in 330 into 270 on the exchange. The favourite's going to be hard to beat. The early market favourite, Ancient King's going to be there, and if you're looking for a roughie, maybe about the journey, but you're probably going to get 30 to 1 about it late. So
yeah, well, and that's the thing. If you wait for those later on, you can get big prices. And Honey Still's goal was reasonably impressive at Pakenham on the dry track, and he strikes a similar sort of track here. So another really interesting race. Race 7's the Futurity 3-year-old Benchmark 70.
So the Toppy Furion scratch, which looks a promising horse.
And that completely changed the market then, really, didn't it, Scoot?
Yeah.
Because it was a 270 chance roughly about when it came out, so it's opened the race up a little bit.
Come on, the Daniel Bowman trained the 5 Manhattan Arch. I think it's got a bit of merit to it. It's had some this preparation. It's gone a win, a second and a third so far in the last 3 runs. It got beaten. I think it was beaten by about half a length last start at Sandown, which is an impressive run. Probably had no right run through that day, but they pulled on well over 1600. It looks like it's well placed here today. I did work.
Yeah, I was with you, Whitey. That was the one that I found when I ran through them. I reckon it's just got really good form. Local trainer be set for this, so yeah, that's the one I want to be with.
Yeah, it's a tricky race for mine. A lot of different form lines colliding. The Adelaide horse incomparable, you can make a case for, but he's got a bad draw. I would have thought so. He's in a similar boat. John 3, Regan Bayless on. And then I was probably keen to lay Honey Esprit. I think it's a mile too short. And then Hostar's a good 20 to 1 chance that might surprise.
Yeah, I was with you on Honey Esprit. It'll be running around a loser in my book, I know that for sure.
Right, so the Wongoon. Absolute raffle.
Feature of the day, and it's a typical Newmarket of the bush here, Whitey. It is. It's going to be $4 or $5 the field here, I'd imagine.
Absolute raffle. I couldn't find a winner in it. There wouldn't be many actually horses in the field that aren't a chance. The only one that sort of stood out a little bit was the local train Karen Love away.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I'll be happy to stay out of that race. It's a pretty tough race.
Yeah. And the thing is, the ones that you think have a chance are all reasonably well found in the market. Like I thought Mossendale had a chance, and Handsome Thief's going to be right there. But it's probably the toughest race in the carnival, just about. And that's saying something because we've had plenty of tough races here.
Yeah, I had Bonds Away clear on top. I'm a little bit worried that it's sort of $5 in the market.
Yep.
If it's into 380 on the exchange, and I'll probably be more confident have more on, which is a bit counterintuitive. But the dangers I thought were Aussie's Choice, Damien Lane first up, and then the other horse that sort of caught my eye off a wide draw at 30 to 1 was Typhoon Joel Lee. She's third up. and she had that form just behind Working From Home. It was a wide run at Caulfield last time, so I can't believe it's 30 to 1.
Nick, there's a lot to be said for what you mentioned there, though. You're happy to pay, in a lot of cases you are happy to pay a little bit to get that market intelligence and get the confidence. I know everyone says you don't have to get the top of the market all the time.
No.
If you're still happy with the price, if 380 you think still value, you can still back it, because if you're happy with it, that's where you need to be.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to know why it's drifting or why it's firming, and if it's some sort of key indicator, or with this horse, I'm waiting to see if the fence is okay, and maybe by race 8 it might be okay. So
you're right, there's a good point, valid point.
We go to race 9, the benchmark 64. We've got a short favourite. It's 220 on the exchange, lucky for all, number 3 for Weir and Yendall.
I'd be able to like that.
Yeah, so would I.
I think it's deserves to be that close. I found one there, Maxi Campo, 2. His form's good. He's got good strong form. Simon Wild cancels again. He's going well. I think he's going the first time. It's had 11 starts, and it's only been out of the money 4 times. At about, I think there's $9 this morning. It might be firmed a bit now. I think it's $8.50, $9 this morning. I think it's a pretty good bet for the day, Maxi Campo. Race 9, number 2.
yeah, I had 3 from 2, so I can't add much more there.
We head over to the last now, and hopefully we're still together at that stage. Benchmark 70 handicap. Again, marking telling us we've got another short one for Weir and Yendall and Think Babe. Yeah. Again, it's probably another one that'll be close to running around a loser for me. I think I can't get it that short. Yeah. Especially in a field like this.
Yeah, no, I was a bit of a loss there the last. Maybe Weather Channel is the only other horse that I thought has got some form around it, but pretty tough race up.
Yeah, I thought the roughie to try and beat Think Babe, who I've clearly got on top. Think Babe. Paluma Bay, I think, was held up last start at Pakenham, and that was a bit of a forgive run. I'm a little bit worried about its last few starts, SPs. It's been hundreds, it's been 50s, but I think it finds the right race here. Barrier 7's not too bad, so at $26 on the exchange, Paluma Bay might be a good roughie.
Got a couple out wide for us, Ken?
Well, yeah, Paluma Bay's probably one out wide. I really think Typhoon Jolie's over the odds. And best today, I got maybe in Sydney. There's one of Les Bridges. It's short in about race 2 at Canterbury. Throw that out for the punters.
We'll try and find it here. Bear with us, punters. Yes, there's the quickest way.
Yeah, Seasons. It could be a banker. The market's already found it. It's been about 270 into 210, but that should kick you off if the ball's a little bit hard for you.
Hunters, we'll be back again tomorrow. We hope we find a few winners for you today, and we'll be back again for the big day 3. Enjoy it. It's been great racing so far. It's been a really active marketplace. Head along to betfair.com and make sure we've got all the in-play options there for you, especially on the jumps racing, so make sure you get involved. Good luck today, punters.
Good luck.
Go, guys.